like me, you like to sleep. Every night. There's science behind how sleep makes us more productive and prevents disease. But I mostly like it because it feels good. I happen to be on the road tonight for the National Speed Cubers Expo, and room 214 just decided it was a good time to rewatch Rambo. Totally understandable. Sweet flick. But I don't think anyone's counting on them to give a big keynote in the morning on five-sided techniques. That's why I brought my snooze. This little guy reduces the delta between contaminant noise and ambient sound. That's fancy talk for helps keep me asleep so Stallone doesn't knock me out of my REM cycle. You hear that? It sounds good. That's because there's no looping tracks of crickets or waterfalls. There's no waves crashing on the beach, but I'm in the Midwest. It uses a real fan. But unlike a real fan, I can pack this thing in my carry-on. It's not too cold in the winter, and it uses 98% less energy.
Whoa, that's like almost 100. I'm just gonna go with 100. Close enough.
Bet you think it's just pretty and portable, don't you? Well, it's adjustable too. You can customize the tone from light fan to deep fan, which is like packing a billion fans. And you can turn up the volume, which is great when you're doing the 5x5 and you need that extra concentration. I used to have to take amphetamines. And I think we've all been in that position before. Plus, you can control it from your phone. You know, for all those times you forget to turn your snooze off before leaving your house.
Dagnabbit.
You think it's noisy on the Rubik's circuit? You should try sleeping next to my wife. It's also great for kids. Studies have shown that babies are 3 times more likely to fall asleep when exposed to white noise. In my own personal studies, it's more like 4, but hey, I'm not a scientist. Sleep is important, and those cubers are counting on me. That's why I use my snooze. Okay, technically it's not my snooze, it's my brother's snooze. I stayed at his house and I accidentally took it with me. But that's why I use the thing anyway. I like to think of it as a snooze button for the beginning of my sleep. Come on, Michael. There we go.
Awesome, high-tech, intelligent. These are the adjectives that would come to mind when talking about robots. But when it comes to building your own robot, expense and complexity will overshadow all of the beautiful words. Our goal is to make robots more accessible to people for education and research. 7-Bot Arm is our first product. It has 6 degrees of freedom, modeled after the classic ABB industrial robot. The all-aluminum body, 6 high-torque metal digital servos, and optimized control algorithm come into this accurate, stable, agile, and durable 7-Bot arm. If you have 2 7-Bot arms, you can build this humanoid robot 7-Bot Arm Dual. 7-Bot Arm can be a useful assistant on your desk for a wide variety of applications. Using our computer vision sample codes, you can adjust the parameters to build a real automated assembly line on your desk. Furthermore, we make it perfectly suitable for implementing artificial intelligence. By leveraging our customized mobile platforms, 7-Bot Arm can explore much more working space. For your convenience, all of our 3D printed files are open source. With the help of Connect or Leap Motion, you can build a wide variety of applications upon it. As AI robot enthusiasts, we could not wait to test our applications on 7-Bot, and it works pretty well. We offer multiple ways to control the robot. For beginners, remote control is probably the easiest way, such as using a Leap Motion sensor or a web control application. Our custom-built servos with feedback allow you to teach the robot to accomplish simple tasks without coding. We also provide 3D visualization software for you to program this robot. One popular option is Scratch. For more advanced users, we provide APIs. All of our designs and samples are open source. There is an old saying in China, it is more joyful to share the joy than to enjoy alone. We are trying hard to make these wonderful applications available to everyone. We need your support, and we hope 7bot can help bring happiness to your daily life.
7bot, personal robot on your desk.
Meet Angie, the world's first truly autonomous home security system for everyone. We built it to be completely secure, effortlessly usable, and absolutely reliable. Angie's fully automated two-step authentication process senses the Bluetooth signals from cell phones to immediately identify anyone who enters your home. And if your phone's dead, Angie uses voice recognition to identify you and your family. So relax. Angie's got you covered. Here's a feature that'll turn heads. Angie has 360-degree visibility. It automatically rotates to follow all motion and activity. And it doesn't just watch the room it's in. Angie monitors the entire perimeter of your home. Simply stick motion tags on the windows and doors, and you're set. The battery also makes Angie easily portable, so it's ideal for keeping an eye on your kids, pets, anything really. But life isn't only about being safe. It's also about having fun with your family and friends. Angie can help you communicate with whoever's at home, from your kids to your elderly parents. It can also record, stream, and share, all easily controlled by your voice. So you can always remember that year little Emma got her new puppy, or that awesome dance I did at the party. Our team has developed and operated mobile applications with millions of users. We've always taken pride in our ability to create an unbeatable user experience. And with Angie, we've taken this to the next level.
Our first product looks like a trackpad, but we've actually packed 20,000 sensor elements into this form factor. Each of these sensor elements can detect the full range of forces that human hands are capable of. That means that when you touch this device, we can tell not only where your fingers are, but also how hard each one is pressing. We're precise and accurate enough to even detect bristles from this paintbrush. Because we sense force, we can detect touches through any flexible material. We've started developing these three-dimensional tactile overlays that, when placed on top of the morph, change the device into any type of interface you can imagine. The overlays include magnets, making them easy to swap in and out, and software inside the morph automatically changes modes based on the overlay. You can connect it to your computer with a USB cable, and it can even talk to your tablet or phone via built-in Bluetooth.
We believe this product will dramatically change the way people interact with technology, and we reached out to a few of our friends to see what they would create with the Stencil Morph.
With the Stencil Morph, I'm able to work with the brush very naturally in a nuanced way. For instance, if I let go of the brush too soon, the bristles kind of sweep off, and it picks that up. The tools disappear and you're left to your creativity, and that's what's exciting.
The reason why paper and pencil work well together is because pencil will carve into paper. That's something that in the digital world today doesn't actually really happen all that often. That tactility, that extra level of dimension is what makes art.
Designing an interface is probably a necessity. For example, the drum rack or effects, turning knobs up and down, or piano keys and all of that. You know, one controller does it all.
To me, it's appealing for a user to touch this device and interact with the physical world in a different way, a new way. If we didn't have the force sensitivity that the Stencil Pad has, I just don't think it would be as magical of an experience.
Hello, my name is Adrien Farrugia and this is TEDxP. This new device will solve all of your video stabilization issues with any kind of video camera. The way it works is very simple. You just have to plug your TEDxP behind your camera and that's it. You are ready to shoot your video as usual, but with a video stabilization quality very close to the best Steadicam system you can get. The principle is very simple. The TEDxP is recording all of your movement during the shot. Then you just have to upload an additional file from the TEDxP to a post-processing software that will stabilize automatically all your videos.
Il y a un délai pour l'outillage, donc en 10 semaines on peut avoir des premières pièces injectées, ce qui nous permettra de valider le design et par la suite de lancer des productions.
We have two versions of TEDxP. One is made specifically for GoPro cameras and it works with GoPro Hero 2, 3 and 4. Second is compatible with almost any other camera, including DSLRs, mirrorless and even high-end cinema equipment.
With the Westinghouse Nuclei, your door becomes the hub of your smart home. Visitors can call from your door, leave a message, or request entry. Hey, Susan.
Hey, Kevin. My flight came in early. Can you let me in?
Oh, yeah, no problem. I'll let you in right now. See who is at your door, talk to visitors from your smartphone, remotely lock and unlock your door. Unlike other smart locks, the Westinghouse Nuclei connects to your Z-Wave, Wi-Fi, and Bluetooth compatible devices, making your door the heart of your smart home. With fingerprint entry capabilities, you can rest easy knowing that no one will enter your house without permission. Because of our integrated camera, you can interact and see remotely. All you need is a smartphone. The Nuclei app enables you to monitor your home from anywhere, listen to audio messages, add visitor credentials, and view visitor history. In addition to fingerprint and smartphone entry, you can also enter your house using a PIN pad or a key fob. You can provide virtual keys to up to 50 authorized guests. With Nuclei, you get the peace of mind of knowing that no one will be entering your home without your knowledge. Plus, you get the added convenience of welcoming in visitors to your home whenever you like.